Thanks for staying with us. Our first comedian was featured on Last Comic Standing and has written for the Steve Harvey radio show. I think she's black. Here she is, Alycia Cooper.
I'm in a little bit of a bad mood. I flew over a couple hours ago and they took my lotion. Security took my damn lotion. You do not take a black person's lotion. We get ashy. You gotta look at this, brother. Look at what they did to me. Look in between the big toe and the second toe. You see all that damn ash? I done took a shower. Look like I'm smuggling cocaine in my shoe. This is a miscarriage of justice. A violation of my civil rights. Dr. King marched from Montgomery to Selma so I wouldn't have to deal with stuff like this. This is some bull. I hate security too, because they are way overboard nowadays. You gotta almost get butt naked to come through security, you know? I canceled my health insurance because they giving pap smears at the airport. I found my class ring. And I'm single in my 30s. I'm cool with being single, but I have a mother who's more stressed out about it than I am. And she thinks my standards are too high. She's like, just get you a bus driver or a garbage man or lift up a few manholes. Like there's all these eligible bachelors waiting under a manhole for me to lift the top. Like, woo, Alicia girl, thank you for lifting this top. You wanna go out Friday night? And my mother would use any opportunity to try to hook me up with somebody. A couple months ago, my grandfather died, and we're at the funeral home supposedly grieving. I hear my mother in the back of the funeral home trying to hook me up with the mortician. And she sounded like Ceely's father in the movie The Color Purple. Alicia is old as any house, but she's no stranger to hard work. She ain't fresh though, but I expect you know that. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. I've run to the back of the funeral home trying to stop this. And I'm like, you gotta find the good in everything. You know, he is a mortician. I am always running late for work. So at least this way while I'm asleep, he can make up my face. Britney Spears, this chick is worth $400 million, but for some reason cannot afford underwear. And lost her kids to Kevin Federline. How does that happen? That's like a black woman losing her kids to Bobby Brown. Everybody's going crazy. David Copperfield, the magician, allegedly raped a woman. What is this world coming to when you're not even safe around a magician? But when they tested the woman, they didn't find any semen inside of her, but they did find an ace of spades. A rabbit's foot and some jacks. And R. Kelly got off for child molestation. Can you guys believe that? These celebrities, the more money you have, the more stuff you can just get away with. This man tried to say that he didn't know the girl was underage, but he had to know, because when she walked away, her shoes lit up. And R. Kelly has a song that says, my mind's telling me no. His mind is telling him no because she's 12. And P. Diddy, his baby's mama, had twin girls for him recently and gets $100,000 a month in child support. Can you believe that? $100,000 a month. I wouldn't have even named those girls regular names. I'd have named them Super Lotto and Powerball.
Log on to AliciaCooper.com for more info. Let's keep this comedy train rolling. Ms. Pat is her name, comedy is her game, or so she claims. I didn't write that. Here's Miss Pat. Ms. Pat.
I tell you, it's different living around white people, black people. You start thinking like white people when you live around them so long. When I see black people at my neighborhood Walmart, I get just like white people. Keep it moving. We have met our quota. You are not about to mess this up for me and my family. Keep it moving. My kids love their new neighborhood too, y'all. My daughter come on the other day to my mama. I'm like, here we go with this. Mama, did you know that statistics says that the average black woman has at least 2 baby daddies? I'm like, who in the hell is statistics? And why is this heifer telling you all my damn business? Get your chunky ass out of here. I'm still looking for your daddy. And my daughter a little on the chunky side too, y'all. I'm lying, she fat as hell. Any of y'all got them little first graders at home with a full set of titties and no nipples? Come on now, I saw some of you when you got here. My daughter loves to eat. I'm telling you, I took her out to Burger King the other day. I'm like, what do you want, baby? What do you want? And I don't know why little fat kids always say, when they know they'll eat every damn thing on the menu. I'm like, what do you want, baby? She'll tell, go and give me a double Whopper combo. I'm like, hell no, you 6 years old. Tell me, go and give me 2 of them kids' meals. And can you substitute the toys for a fry? Like, you fat as hell. We can't do that. She loved to talk too. She come in the room the other night. I'm sitting in front of the computer, lady. She coming out. So I'm, mommy. I'm like, here we go with this again. And ladies, you know you just can't beat the hell out of children if you get child support for them. I'm like, what do you want, sweetheart? So my mommy, I have hair down now. I'm like, sweetheart, you don't have any hair down now. You only 6 years old. To my, yes, I do. Y'all, I pulled her panties back. She had Oreo cookie crumbs in her drawer. I said, if you don't get your chunky ass out of here, and you better not eat them either. She gonna tell me, I can't, we ain't got no milk. Thank y'all for enjoying my fat kids jokes. They're so true. My oldest daughter think I'm mean. Tell me, you so mean. You always making jokes about us. I can't wait to put you in the old folks' home. I say, bitch, we 10 years apart. We're gonna be in the old folks' home together. And you still gonna do what I tell you to do. Lift my titties, stretch my back, wipe my. I had my kids real young too, y'all, around junior high. Any of y'all had y'all kids around 6th, 7th grade? This is all true, I'm telling you. I can laugh about it. I had my kids in junior high, y'all, and it was so funny because my teacher hated seeing me pregnant. And one day she just come up to me one day and she said, look at you. Just look at you, 13 and pregnant. I'm like, hell, look at you, pregnant and not married. She gonna tell me, oh, you married? I was like, no, but he is. Better get you one, a thing called husband. Get up out my face. My kids are grown now too, y'all, and I really hate talking to my ex because every time I talk to him, he always want to talk about sex. Do y'all exes ever do that to y'all ladies? I always want to talk about sex. I called my kid's father the other day. I'm like, I heard your mom died, and I'm calling to tell you how I feel. I'm sorry about it. Just in the midst of the conversation, he just come up and say, "Let me eat you." I'm like, oh, okay. Come around back because I don't want you to bump into that white woman at my door with them cakes.
Check out Ms. Pat on her MySpace page at myspace.com/ms_Pat. Stay tuned after the break, Andy Smith and Patsy B.